So the dude, he put all his assets in his mother's name. Depending on when he did it, if they were married when he bought those assets, then it's a different conversation. And also, if it's in his mother's name, one thing that the judges look at is when was it transferred? You know, there's a look back. But most importantly though, there's ways to make it work. It could be a trust. If they have a family trust that he's been buying stuff in and she signed off on the trust and allowed the trust to accept those properties, not a living trust, but the living trust could be pierced. Hopefully it's structured tightly, because you know social media, they get one news, they don't really know the back end story to it. Everybody just runs with it. But I'm sure there's a lot more involved than just what everyone's talking about. But things can be done where you're able to protect asset even while you're married. If you protect asset, if people agree to sign and they didn't read, that's why contracts are very powerful. You know, when you sign a contract and you didn't read that contract, you're the fool for not reading it. So you have to always have an attorney present before you sign, or have somebody review a contract. And people keep forgetting all the time that a marriage is a business. It's a freaking contract. Protect yourself. Don't just run off and just marry for whatever, because you're bringing in somebody into your family business. Just the same way you want to do business with people outside. If I'm opening up a restaurant and I want to have a business partner, I need to know who that person is. I can't just go work with someone that I don't trust. If I'm getting married, I need to marry someone that I can trust and that we're on the same page, because if something go down, it's over. People fall in love and they get married, it gets bigger than that later down the line. That's why prenuptial agreements make sense, or the right type of asset protection trust that can do a whole lot of things. And if you already built your wealth before you got married, then guess what you do? The person you're bringing in, they're in the probationary period, just like a job, right? They're in the probation. You don't just give them everything starting off. You gotta let them walk into it and prove themselves to you, because people bring their representative to the business, just like people lie on resumes, right? You know, a lot of people lie when you're applying for a job. They lie about what's going on, what degrees they have. If you don't do your verification, you hire the wrong guy or the wrong woman. So same thing when you're getting married. Make sure while you all are dating, going through all this whole experience, that's an interview process time. You know, you get engaged. Don't just, oh, I want to start planning a wedding. And people spend their time focusing on big weddings instead of focusing on the time to focus on see, hey, this person I'm marrying, is this the right person for the family business? Sometimes you gotta walk away from engagements. I mean, just what it is. It's an investment. You walk away sometimes. You know, I've walked away from some engagements. Listen, it's real life, man. It's real life. So just make it happen. See you at the top.